Next up on my Steam library, we've got Laserlife. Laserlife is a little rhythm action game. It's kind of like games like Rez or Child of Eden, to name two that I remember playing back on my Xbox 360. They were more like on-rail shooters. This isn't an on-rail shooter, but they all have in common that you're doing things in time with the music that's playing, and the beat of the music is very important. In Laserlife, you control two laser beams, left and right, both are different colours. You control them with the left and right sticks of your controller, and you must use a controller. You can only use a controller. First thing the game says when it boots up, you must use a controller. So be aware of that, because I'm not sure it made it abundantly clear in the store when you buy it that it can only be played with a controller. Anyway, so you control the left and right laser beams with the left and right sticks, and you use the sticks to control the laser beams to move them through objects on the screen. And depending on the section of the level you're on the first section of each level, you have to move the laser beams through these polyhedrons and click the triggers when you intersect with them, and that scores. And as you do each one, your score goes up and your combo multiplier goes up. And so the higher your combo multiplier, the higher the score. If you miss any of them, combo multiplier goes back down to 1. And it's all about score. At the end of each level, your score's totted up and you're awarded a star rating, and that's what the game's all about, score attack game. In the second section of each level, you maneuver the laser beams through these little targets. No need to click the triggers as you go through them. And in the third section of each level, you maneuver the laser beams through, you're in a little tunnel, and you maneuver the laser beams through these gaps in these gates, these obstacles that appear in the tunnel, with some gaps in somewhere, and you maneuver the laser beams through those gaps. It's not very punishing. I mean, I don't think you can fail. It's just about score. So if you keep messing up, you're going to get to the end eventually, but with a pretty low score and maybe no star rating at all. But I never saw it fail me, even when I messed up a bit. It still let me get to the end and gave me a final score. In total, there are 12 levels. Each one gets a little bit more complex. The music gets a little bit more higher tempo, with a little bit more to do, a little more complex maneuvers. At first it's nice and easy. You're moving the left laser beam over here, the right laser beam over here, and then as it gets more complicated, you're having to do two or three things at once, moving the left and right laser beams up, down, left, right, and sometimes it's quite hard to keep track of. But it's all in time with the music. That's the key. It's all in rhythm, in sync with the beats of the music. And once you get that, once you're sort of in with the music, you can work out what the laser beams have got, where the laser beams have got to be at any particular time. It's getting that sync, getting that in tune beat with the music. That's the key part of it. So its asking price is $10.99. I completed it in just under 2 hours, beat all the 12 levels. But like I say, its replay value is then going back for higher score. But I'd say $10.99, maybe a little bit too much. Probably maybe 30% off that. If you see it in a sale, get it down to about £7.50. That's probably a more reasonable price, given that it is quite short, doesn't have that much content, and if you don't fancy going back replaying all the levels for a higher score, then that's all you're getting. But it's a nice rhythm action game. It's got nice graphics and very nice music and beats, and it's quite chill to play. You can relax and just enjoy it, really. So yeah, I recommend it. Laserlife, nice little indie rhythm game.